Hello, it is time for What Up Wednesday. Today I'm going to talk about asking for help, and I'm going to combine this message with my alarm clock. So you want to stick around to see how I talk about these two things. If you're on my email list where I send out a weekly support email, you will have seen that I mentioned this as my super tool, one of my super tools. So we'll get to that. But first, hi Firehorse. I want to talk about asking for help. It's been a year. Hopefully, you've had some amazing things come out of this year. Hi, Christiane. Um, Hopefully, you've had some amazing things come out of this year because remember, with every thing that looks like a failure or looks like a difficulty, there's an opportunity showing up at the same time. It may not seem immediate, but it's there. Um, so, back to our theme. I want to talk about asking for help. I also want to do. I think we need. I would like to do a little bit of energy balancing at the end of this What Up Wednesday today too. Hey, Xiomara. Um, so asking for help is something I have done a lot in my life. Um, I've had to learn how to do it. I've helped people in a state of tears realize how difficult it can be to ask for help. And part of the reason that happens is because we make it mean something about ourselves. Instead of just saying, I don't know how to do this, or I'm stuck right now, or I've reached every point of like what I know to be possible to help me move through this, we make it mean I failed, I did it wrong, I'm no good, I'm bad. And so then it sort of it spirals inward, and the person then is like, I can't ask for help. So it's like, let me go back to like try to figure it all out by myself. um so asking for help is actually a step and a sign of strength when you can do that. um and it's a really subtle shift, like when you can actually see that this is something you're doing to empower yourself. um, you get over that hump of I did it wrong, I'm a bad person, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm a failure. Just think about if you look back and think about your life or what you've seen happen with other people, where someone gets ridiculed for not knowing how to do something. Someone gets ridiculed, shut down entirely for having gone off their path. Because here's the truth: we have to go off our path, whatever that is. It's part of the path to get to where we want to be. For all you perfectionists out there, hey, what's up, perfectionists? it's it's we have to make mistakes to make our way to the place we want to land. And it's gonna look like this. Actually, I wanted to share this with you guys because my one of my little nieces learned how to ride a bike. And she's not like on the bike like do 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 like right away. She was like, whoa. We have this joke now in our family because she dances like her dad. Or like the bike, when she was on the bike, it looked like how her dad dances. It was just like this really kind of like awkward sort of torso movement. Um, so, we have to go through these places. I've been through many where you're just like, you feel like a mess. You got the tears and the snot, and what's so beautiful about that is that in that moment you can let go and you can be supported. Like if like it's great to I've done this with people in groups, I've done this with my private clients. It's like the thing that's trying so hard to make something happen in the way that so far finally is like, okay, show me. Let me listen. I'm ready to receive help. I'm ready to receive insight. I'm ready to receive support. That's a really beautiful place to be. So, how does this tie in with my alarm clock? Part of asking for help, is finding a structure that supports you, a person that supports you, and sticking to it. That's what I find so powerful about coaching is when I'm working with my clients, they have accountability with me. I require my private clients from this point now to email me every week, a very thorough email about what's going on, how they're moving towards the thing that they desire, the struggles that they're coming up with, or that they're facing, so that we can really look at that besides, the meetings that we do and or the texts they sent me, whatever. So there's a structure there. There's a structure, there's an accountability, there's a support system. And then you get used to that space of like, really it can be like the child that wanted help, wanted support from mom and dad or caretaker, and it didn't come in the way that they got it. So they learn to shut that down. And sometimes that shuts down a person's desire too. I can't ask for help. I can't even want this thing. But I want to encourage you to really support yourself in wanting the thing that you're called to have here. We talk about this a lot in my group work and with my private clients. What is the desire that's moving through you? And being able to listen to that, to follow it, and let that be part of the journey that you take in getting to know yourself even more deeply. You get to know yourself even more deeply when you start to do that. And you create relationships in your personal life, in your work. You create, whatever, your business, your creative projects from a place of truth within yourself. And when you're in that alignment, the universe, again, sees like, she's here. Here she is. Let's shower her with support. Let's shower her with love. In the course correcting, just do that dance that you have to do on the way. All right, I said I'd tie it in with this. This is one of my support tools. I got 3 more minutes to talk to you guys. Woo! Energy balancing, we might have to go over a minute. I knew I didn't want to have my phone in my bedroom. And now I'm traveling, or looking for my next home still. Limbo time. So I, for the longest time, was like, where's the alarm clock? Where's the alarm clock that doesn't go like, beep, beep, beep? That I don't have to plug into the wall. I learned in some of my energy medicine work that digital plug-in alarm clocks are not very good for you. So I wanted to find one that was like, I guess be called analog, but those tick, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I did finally decide to go to the Museum of Modern Art in New York and buy this amazing alarm clock. Fits in a suitcase, has a little light here at night if you need to like see what time it is, or if you're waking up early like me. Today it was 6:05. And what's amazing is it set up a structure. So that's what I'm talking about. Like help sets up a structure for you to succeed, whether it's your alarm clock, so you don't take your phone into your bedroom, or your coach, or whatever it is. So this thing has been a lifesaver because I trained myself to not take my phone into my bedroom. These are really, believe me, they're related somehow, these 2 things I'm talking about today. And it's amazing. You continue a pattern. And that's what, for people who commit to something long term, they commit to a program long term. They commit to working with someone long term. I'm in a year contract with my coach. It was a year with another coach before that. That long term commitment really helps me. See, Amar's going to buy this one. I'm not getting any commissions from the Museum of Modern Art, or who made this clock? Lexon? But I do love this little slidey clock. Too many thoughts. So I had, like setting up a long-term commitment is how change happens. It's not about like, let me do it today and then slip back tomorrow. And I think that's why committing to something for the duration actually helps you realize, oh yeah, I have to show up every day to support this. So it took me a while. I even resisted buying this thing. I was like, oh, it's not right. And then I was like, Michelle, stop. Buy the thing, do the thing, commit, and it will support you. So I love this thing. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys here. Sometimes I will take my phone into the bedroom, but probably 99% of the time, it's not in my room. So I don't look at it as soon as I wake up. like, and put all that blue light into my eyeballs and put all those messages from every single other person in the world into my eyeballs, my heart, my soul. I can keep it clean. I can keep it clean. And that is how I have figured out to like help myself in that moment. Christmas gift, um, for yourself or someone else. And if you want to have me as your support person to go deeper with the work, whether that's through my group work or my one-on-one coaching, I will help you hold steady, help you feel okay with asking for help, and help you take the next step so that you know how to do this. You know how to resource yourself and move through your life and face the challenges that you will meet as you go for your dreams. It's a beautiful journey. You get to grow, you get to be seen, you get to know yourself on a whole new level. And it's one of the most beautiful acts of creation I get to witness on a daily basis when I'm working with people. Alrighty, I said energy bouncing. It's 9:10. We're gonna do this really fast. So we're gonna just tap out a little bit of balancing for the fear of doing it wrong. Remember, the reason this is so hard and the reason it then becomes difficult for someone to admit, I need help, is because look at our society. You did it wrong. That person is bad. How do you think that makes you, like, what if you did that to yourself? We've all had that done to ourselves. That feels like shit. I'm going to say the word shit. It does not feel good. It's okay to do something wrong. And I have to remind my clients this all the time. You want to do something wrong. I have to remind myself this all the time. You want to make a mistake because that's the fastest way to learn. So let's tap this in. Head, heart, and gut. Take deep breaths. To remove any charge that you might be carrying about doing something wrong. To reorganize the memories that are coursing through you, that are held in your body, that are held in the meaning you give to things. Tap head, heart, and gut around doing something wrong. Forgive yourself, ask for help, shower yourself in a blanket, sweater, ocean, if you're really lucky. Literal ocean of love. All right, my dears, please share this with someone you think it might support, or hey, Leah, or make someone laugh, or someone who you think would be a good fit for jumping in to join the wonderful people that I get to work with in this work that I'm doing. Much love to you all. Have a freaking fantastic day. Remember, that's a choice. And I'll see you next Wednesday, if not sooner. Bye. I think I'm getting this end thing now. End. See ya.